I'm Dunnegan McKay. I'm the owner here at Connected Energy Solar.
Where'd you come up with that name?
I was just thinking of names and it just kind of came to me. Like I didn't want to have McKay Energy. I wanted it to be like something that meant something to me, because I do feel like everything is connected. Energy is a huge part of our lives, and not just like energy that we use for lighting or gas or whatever. I mean, energy as in like all around us, like people's energies and stuff like that. So I just thought it tied in on a bunch of cool levels that I was thinking about at the time. You know, everything is connected, and I just wanted to have a business that kind of showed that. Yeah, we're about to head to an install in Shadyside today. It's a pretty big one actually. This guy it's like a 25-foot flat roof that we have to get up to, so it's definitely one of the more intense installs, just being 25 feet up off the ground. It doesn't sound like a lot, but like when you're up on the ladder, you know, and you're 25 feet down, it's a big drop. So that's 19 panels, so we have to get that done today. Hopefully it goes well.
You say solar installs are easy?
No, I would not. I would say they're very, very difficult. You're lugging a 3.5 foot by 5.5 foot solar panel that weighs like 60 pounds. It's more or less awkward up onto a roof. And depending on how steep the roofs are, it can get really tricky getting it up there safely. Once you have it up there, I mean, you have to line it up so everything's square, and it just takes a lot of precision. Like we try and take the time to put a lot of focus and effort into that. We'll cut it. Two cables. Do you think maybe we just cut this one off? We've been installing solar since April of 21. So first of all, when COVID struck, and we use that downtime to get certified and go to school and, you know, take all the classes you could for solar. Our first install was actually my house. So I wanted to put my money where my mouth was and put all this technology on my house, see how it worked. And it was really nice to kind of learn on your own roof. And I got to see how, you know, great solar works, even in this part of the country where, you know, it's not as sunny as other places of the country. Our electricity isn't necessarily as cheap as other parts of the country, but just to see how well it does work, it's really incredible.
Good.
It's pretty simple, just using the energy from the sun, converting it from DC to AC here, but the power generation's all here, and this is the brain of the solar. So this is like the workhorse, and this is the brain. That's pretty much it.
I think so. You could strip it back as much as you need it to fit, but it would just be like your bare copper. This is where we keep all the material. Some say this is where the magic happens.
What's your name?
Todd Thomas.
Todd brings a lot of elements to the team. He's reliable, he's smart, he's a good team guy.
Right now I am a installer and vice president of business development.
Yeah, he's good. He keeps it light. He's always telling jokes.
Ooh, piece of candy. What was the thing pertaining to Uranus? Right now. Is that Van Halen? Always ready to eat a sandwich. It's important to be prepared for anything up on the roof. You know, if you let the roof run you, it'll eat you alive. Working for CEG, I started out as a boy, and through the company growing and developing, I would say that I've evolved into a man. Till it's all said and done, like 1 in 3 Australians is gonna get skin cancer, so it's important to remember to use sunscreen. It's a big part of it, you know, just rolling with the punches, keeping morale high, getting the little things done. That's what's making today so successful. Bill Clinton was, ooh, piece of candy.
He's a good worker.
Working for CEG, it's something different every day. You know, it's a dynamic workplace. It's a great place for problem solving, and we get to be outside installing panels, meeting with people, sitting down at their kitchen tables, getting to actually know people and helping out, our community.
We should get some sick music to go with this documentary.
Dunnegan started with just a lot of gumption and courage, and now he runs the company, wisely and, with a full thought-out plan. So I've definitely seen Dunnegan grow as a leader.
While I attribute my success to a lot of people who brought me up, like my parents and my friends and teachers, like absolutely, in the end, the decision to go on a different path, it lied with me. Like that's where the buck stops. So like you have to listen to what your gut is kind of telling you and how you feel. I'm just more of a responsible person now versus 2014 when I was in pharmaceutical sales. If I don't produce and I don't sell, that means I don't have food on the table. It's forced me to just be a better overall man and human being, I think. Running your own business is it's an experience. It's a lot of fun, but it's a lot of work too. You got to be willing to take the risk of, if you're not selling anything, you're not making any money. You're not putting any food on the table. There's no money coming into your bank account. So you don't have a safety net. But it's really rewarding in that sense. Like you kind of have to go out and, get your food yourself. I would say if anybody's thinking of becoming an entrepreneur, take a shot at it. I think you'll regret it if you don't. You can at least try. And there's no shame in failing. If you do fail, at least you can say you gave it a shot and you can see if it was for you or if it wasn't. Greenlight.
What did you say?
Greenlight.
Greenlight.
Greenlight.